Do you have a question or a comment for my guest this evening? Then why not text 07900 171 453, or if you're listening via the Swindon 105.5 app or website, just click on the Contact Us button and that will email me directly here in the studio.
Cherry blossom in the Marquee Square. Do you remember? I thought it was confetti in our hair. By the way, didn't I break your heart? Please excuse me, I never meant to break your heart. So sorry, I never meant to break your heart, but you broke mine.
Hello and good evening and welcome to No Don't Stop the Music radio show. My name is Peggy-Sue and I'm your host. Now the song you just heard there was of course Kaylee by the band Marillion, but I don't have them in the studio, but I've got the next best thing. I have got the Marquee Square Heroes, who are one of the famous tribute bands for Marillion. So I'd like to welcome to the studio Claire, Mark and Robin. Hello guys, how are you?
Hey there.
Hi.
we're tired and emotional.
Yeah, you've been on a tour.
Yeah, we've been terrorising the Netherlands.
So you've been terrorising my friend Bart over there, have you?
Yeah, we'd terrorise anybody. We're not fussy, are we, guys? Yeah, no, we did 4 shows over 4 nights, length and breadth of. Well, actually, went up and down and back to places we'd been. And round.
Yeah. Oh wow.
We saw the Netherlands, all of it.
No hills though.
No hills.
No,
there is no hills over there. I must admit, I've walked parts of the Netherlands. Yeah.
Lots of stairs in one of the venues.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Oh, that's their hills then.
Yeah.
That's their mountains.
I think the people in the mountains.
Yeah, they're quite tall, aren't
they? They made him look like.
Yeah, look, take me to Mordor. Felt like Frodo Baggins.
Oh, brilliant! It's always good when you get places like that and you start to feel, because you know sometimes you go in places and you're like, oh my god, I feel like such a short person here. And I am one of those short people. But you go and then you go in some places and you're like, oh my god, I'm towering over people, and you just don't. It's really surprising, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Well, Andy, our bass player, he's a bit taller than me, I think, and I'm quite tall. And even he was having to look up at people.
Yeah.
They were a good, he was up to sort of their chin or their shoulder height.
Yeah.
It's I'm not sure what they have for breakfast, but they all seem very tall. And lots of bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very cycle friendly over there. Yep. I have to say, they've got lots of cycle lanes and stuff there.
Yeah.
And windmills, yeah. No, you don't see clogs, but you do see the tulips.
Yeah, they were over.
Oh, they were over. Okay.
It was so clean, wasn't it?
Mm. Yeah.
Actually, talking about the bikes, one of the funniest things that will stay with me about it, I don't know if you picked up on it, was from the dressing room on the last day. It was a Sunday afternoon show, and it looked like half the audience turned up on bikes. Did you see it? It was
yeah, they were all coming in.
All coming in on bikes, like from different directions.
Oh wow!
It was odd. And then watching them trying to ride when they'd all had too much to drink at the end.
Yeah.
Were they a bit wobbly?
There was the lady who had the crutch. Did you see her?
No, I didn't see.
Did you see her?
I didn't.
When I was doing, there's one of the songs where I have to pretend to shoot the audience with a machine gun.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm sort of doing this, and she was doing it back at me with her crutch. That sounds wrong, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, and she got
careful how you say that.
Yeah, and then
it's not 9 o'clock yet.
Yeah, and she got back on her bike and rode off with her crutch under her arm.
Yeah,
which was odd.
Yeah, that's quite odd. Funny, but odd. At least it's a memory. There you go. Now, we have had a message come in already. Hello, and thank you to Chloe. Chloe says she's tuned in and listening via the app. So thank you. So yes, you can listen via the app or via FM or DAB. And if you are listening via the app or via the website, you can also click on the messages button in the top right hand corner and it will email me directly here in the studio. Or if you want to text, you can text 07900 171 453. And we'd like to have your questions and your comments. So how did you guys meet and decide to do a tribute band?
I'm going to pass over to Mark on that.
Or was it over a few drinks?
No. Rather boringly, none of us drink, do we?
No, we don't.
Okay. Well, you don't have to. I didn't say it was alcohol.
No, that's true. I don't know. I think I probably contacted you after COVID, didn't I? Just send you a...
Yeah, you sent me a Facebook message because you were posting stuff during COVID. I think it was either during COVID or just before about the sort of like album covers, because you started re-listening to all of the Marillion and the Fish albums, and I liked certain ones, and then you messaged me to say you fancy playing guitar, and I go, oh yeah, I really like Marillion, but I was playing in sort of like punk bands at the time, so Mark had seen me before playing with Room 101 at this festival where I was playing stuff like The Damned and The Ramones and things like that, so I don't know, it's kind of taking a bit of a punt in that sense.
No, I always keep my eye out, and I always have a plan B for every band I'm in.
Yeah.
The only person I haven't got covers for is me leaving, in case I need and see somebody of any quality. And watching him play the guitar, you could tell. I mean, because you know, I've played in punk bands and playing punk bands as well, and it's not that you don't have to be a good musician to be play well in a proper good punk band. You have to be a great musician. It's all about it's a different set of disciplines perhaps to playing sort of Marillion type stuff and the more progressive or the more artistic type rock stuff. But you could just tell from the way he was handling his guitar. It just sounds really serious. I try and explain this to people. They go, how could you tell from the way he was handling his guitar? He just had it hanging around his neck. But you could tell from the way he was playing, from the quality of the equipment that he had, and the state of the equipment that he had, and the solos that he did play. And I'd played earlier in the festival with a ska band, and I was just watching him. I was just thinking, this guy's really good. I need to keep an eye on him. And I don't know if we were Facebook friends before then or whatever, but anyway, and that was how it started. And then it was through COVID, so I decided to go through, it's probably about 35 studio albums between Marillion and Fish, and I retrospectively started reviewing them, maybe a little bit too honestly, and it was something I'd always wanted to do. I'd always wanted to sing these songs. They'd been part of my life for a very long time, and without it sounding corny, Marillion had probably influenced the direction my life took. And since we've been doing this, I think it's really dawned on me how much that has happened. And then Rob said, I know a backing vocalist who's very good, and that was how Claire suddenly appeared in the studio one day. I didn't know she was. I came in, I thought, oh, there's a woman here. And then, and it just sort of went from there. We just had between certainly the three of us, the initial 5 or 6 of us, there was probably a great, and the current lineup, there was just a love of the band and the songs and the material. And the current band play very, very little of the original lineup stuff. And it's a real shame, because there are, as we're discovering, lots and lots and lots of people out there who still want to hear these songs live. To be going out, to be asked to invite us to go out to the Netherlands and play to audiences of 200 people of songs that were released 40 years ago in a different language to their mother tongue, and they know all the words. It's a bit daunting, isn't it, Claire? Claire doesn't say much.
But to be fair, I was going to say, going over to the Netherlands and yet saying about them learning the songs obviously in English, it is actually taught, English is taught over there as a second language, like French and all that is here, and Spanish, but for them they do actually learn it from a very young age, so they know it quite well. They
speak it better than most of us.
I know. My friend Bart does, and it's amazing, really. Yeah. Because some over here doesn't actually do that. Not really.
No. No, they were just so up for it, and we were going into the audience after the show and talking to people, and they loved it, didn't they?
Yeah,
and definitely. They were just so grateful that they couldn't believe we'd gone over to do it. And we were like we wouldn't.
It's an opportunity. Of course, you're going to do it.
Yeah, it was, and it's it's one of those things that the 4 shows, I'm sure we'll all remember them for a very long time, if not forever. We've done some great ones in the UK, and we've played in Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland as well, so they're certainly one of the highlights of the last couple of years, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. The Saturday night in Louvain was amazing. The first show was brilliant as a warm-up and the Helling, and Helene was really cool as well on the second night, and then the Sunday in Horn, that was more like a club that we're used to in the sense that it was like more of a sort of like rock club type thing, whereas the other ones were sort of more like the sort of like arts centre style venues that we play. And all the sound engineers were absolutely awesome as well.
They were on it.
It makes such a difference when you're singing on stage and you can hear yourself really well, the depth of everything that you're singing, you can sing much better.
Yeah.
Nothing was too much problems with it. It was certainly the one of the Saturday night, wherever that was. I mean, that was about the size of the O2 in Bristol, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
We got on stage and you went, Claire, I've never seen you looking so small. The venue was so large, and the drop off the stage was huge as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, before we go into our next song, we've had another message come in. So this is Tony the Lights. Hello, Tony. Thank you for messaging in. Tony says they have come a long way since that rehearsal in Cirencester. A pleasure to watch and an even bigger pleasure to work with. Well done, everyone, and see you soon.
Hey, Tony.
I was thinking, what a strange surname. I thought it was a Dutch surname.
No, Tony the Lights.
I thought you said Tony the Lights.
No, the Lights.
Yes.
It'd be Vandalites.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
He's a great lighting engineer, Tony, and very, very funny.
Yeah.
Really nice guy. Thank you, Tony. We'll hopefully see you in Swindon.
Yes, because we'll talk about that after the song. So the next song we're going to play by Marillion is Lavender.
I was walking in the park, dreaming of a spark, when I heard the sprinklers whisper, shimmer in the haze of summer lawns. Then I heard the children singing, they were running through the rainbows. They were singing a song for you. Well, it seemed to be a song for you, the one I wanted to write for you, for you, you. Lavender's blue, dilly dilly, lavender's green. When I am king, dilly dilly, you will be queen. A penny for your thoughts, my dear. A penny for your thoughts, my dear. Are you for your love? Are you for your love? Lavender's green, dilly dilly, lavender's blue. When you love me, dilly dilly, I will love you. A penny for your thoughts, my dear. A penny for your thoughts, my dear. Are you for your love? Are you for your love? Lavender dreams, dilly dilly, lavender's true. When you miss me, dilly dilly, I will miss you. A penny for your thoughts, my dear. A penny for your thoughts, my dear. Are you for your love? Are you for your love? For your love. For your love. Oh, I'm gonna get back to you. Gonna find back to you. For your I'm always walking in the park, always dreaming of a spark from you.
Do you have a question or a comment for my guest this evening? Then why not text 07900 171 453 Or if you're listening via the Swindon 105.5 app or website, just click on the Contact Us button and that will email me directly here in the studio. So you are listening live here on Swindon 105.5 on Don't Stop the Music radio show, and I am joined by Claire, by Mark and by Robin from Marquee Square Heroes. So you were saying while we was playing that you had you was going to tell us a story.
Yeah. So as said, we've had a great time. One of the funniest moments for me, apart from forgetting the words in Kaylee, and the line I forgot was "Do you remember?" which then I just started laughing uncontrollably when I remembered what the line should have been. Was Andy, our bass player? We had a little tour bus, and Andy likes driving. Well, that's how it felt. And Andy drove. How many miles did he say? Was it
1,130.
Was it?
Wow.
Yeah.
So Andy became known as Andy Van Driver. There's a number of Dutch football fans will remember Ruud van Nistelrooy or Robin van Persie.
Yeah.
Well, we had Andy Van Driver.
And as I said, Dick Van Dyke.
Yes, absolutely. And the audience did laugh on both occasions that I did it, so which was nice. So yeah, it was good.
That's always good to have those. Always nice to have those little things that make the memories of those shows, because whilst it's a lot of hard work for you guys, and especially with the travelling, and it also makes you feel run down sometimes because of all the travelling and the time out, and as well as also the highs of you singing and having all those fans in front of you and joining in with the singing. It's always so good to have those memories of the fun bits.
Yeah.
I know people always go by the bad bits, so like something failing or as you just said, you forget the line. But it's always good to have those other bits of memories too.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. Sorry.
So come on then, what's the other memories you've got? Claire?
Laplace.
Oh, Robin?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go on, Rob.
What was that then?
Laplace. Yeah, it's where we went for lunch every day, and they had spinach smoothies.
Spinach smoothies.
Yeah, they were awesome.
Ginger, lemon, and cucumber or something.
Yeah.
It was
Ooh.
lovely.
Oh, it doesn't sound that good.
They did look. I managed to avoid them until the fourth day, which is strange because I actually am pretty good with things like that. They were presented really nicely in a huge bed of ice, like fish are sometimes in the supermarket in glasses. But they were really, really nice, weren't they? It's a sort of bit of an upmarket motorway services type thing, wasn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, we did stop at those. Apart from, if Robin's mum's listening, cover your ears, because the first 2 days all he did was eat beef burgers, double beef burgers, and then get in
Double
the car,
cheeseburgers.
double cheeseburgers, and so I'm feeling sick.
Wondering why.
Yeah.
I went to McDonald's and got a salad.
Yeah, that was very
Yeah,
good
yeah.
of you.
Yeah, much to everyone's.
To be fair, their salads are actually quite nice.
It was good.
they?
The one out there was lovely.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah, the grilled chicken. If you had grilled chicken and bacon, that's actually quite nice.
Well, they had, I think it was their version of chicken selects, and it has to be said the chicken select wasn't particularly chickeny or clearly hadn't been selected very well. But the actual salad and the amount of it and the splodgy stuff that came
Dressing.
with it. Dressing, that's the word.
Splodgy stuff.
Was excellent. It was honey and mustard.
Oh, that's different. Yeah, you don't get that here.
No, it was really nice.
Ah.
Actually, one of the memorable moments I can think of was we were about to go on stage on the third night, and Mark was in front of me, and he goes, there's 200 people or more out there, and he goes, I'm going home. Oh no. He actually dived back behind the curtain. I thought, yeah.
Oh.
I was only joking.
Yeah, he was only joking, but it was quite frightening at the same time.
You'd have been all right. You could have done it all.
Ooh.
So the next song we're going to play, because I'm making sure we keep an eye on time as well, is we're going to play, now this is a long version of the Cinderella Search. It's the extended single version. So I'm going to play this, and then we can chat about your upcoming tour date at the Arts Centre here in Swindon. So this is Cinderella Search.
Fumbling all the lines, the light at the end of the portal, alcoholic alphabet through the looking glass, the proof in my own reflection.
I just caught you saying that. That bit's always good. So he didn't swear, he was good. He was behaving.
That bit is good. The audience love that bit as well, don't they?
Good.
Yeah.
That's always good when the audience likes it, because then they give you the encouragement to carry on.
Yep.
Exactly.
Totally. And they were certainly doing that, as they will on the 14th.
The 14th of June.
Yep.
Yes.
Just first time I've come in known the date of it.
It is, yeah. Normally you have it all written down or something. Yeah, you do. So yes, so you're going to be at the Arts Centre here in Swindon on the 14th of June, as obviously the Marquee Square Heroes. I have to remember how to say that, otherwise I go to tongue twister. So tell our listeners what to expect on the night. Exactly what you're listening to. Exactly what you're listening to.
Exactly what you're listening to musically. Yes. So our aim has always been to deliver the most authentic representation of Marillion from the mid '80s to the late '80s, using lots and lots of original keyboard sounds. Rob works relentlessly at getting the guitar tones and sounds right. We work incredibly hard, and Andy, the bass player, as a musical director, drives us hard to make sure that we're playing everything correctly. And I think that's probably the two bits, and this sort of struck me when we were in Holland, because I got asked it a few times, there are a couple of really popular tribute bands. I'd say we're probably about the third in Europe in terms of awareness and popularity, and the other two have got a very good head start on us, and they're both excellent bands, but I do also think ours is the most authentic, and we try to recreate the atmosphere, and the reason the name comes from the first Marillion single was called Marquee Square Heroes. And we want to create the atmosphere of the Marquee Club in Wardour Street, which was where the band got their first big break and where I first saw them, because those nights were just unbelievable, and anybody that was there and remembers them will say that.
Which I do remember actually asking you last time you came onto on air with me, because you were talking about it then, why were you called Marquee Square Heroes, and you did actually say that was the reason why, and that's why I didn't ask it this time. But you've still
I'm
provided.
Consistent as well.
You are very consistent.
That's brilliant.
What is nice is that the guy who booked Marillion, I don't know if I told you this last time, I might have done, and apologies for repeating it, people know this, but the guy who booked Marillion for those dates, and they played, I think it was 18 dates there over the sort of 18 months they were playing there, which doesn't seem a lot, but was a lot because of the sort of bands that were going in and out there. He comes and sees us when we play in Swindon, and really enjoys it, and it's always wonderful to see him in the audience. So if Bush Telfer is listening, hello Bush, I hope you're well, mate, and I'll see you at the Marquee. Not Marquee, I wish I was going to see you at the Marquee. That'd be good. I'll see you at the Arts Centre when we're trying to recreate the buzz of the Marquee. And the other big gig we've got coming up is Aylesbury, which is their hometown, and we're getting so close to selling it out, they keep having to put extra rows of seats in and increasing the capacity of the seated area in the venue.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And that's going to be a special night.
Yeah, there's only around about 20 tickets left, if that, at the moment, which is really good. We hit capacity on it a few weeks ago, and as Mark said, they've added 2 extra rows, which is really cool. And looking forward to playing Misplaced on the 14th of June, the 40th anniversary, which is really cool, and playing the double neck as well, which is I've played it a bit on this tour. It's a double neck guitar with 2 6 strings rather than the 12 and the 6, partly because of the tunings that Rodri uses. So I tried it a bit on the Dutch tour, and I started using I think the first gig I used it was Leicester, and I'm just about getting the hang of it. So it's going to be interesting incorporating that into sort of around about half of the Misplaced set, and usually I use the Levinson blades, which is what Steve Rothery used from around about 1989, 1990 onwards. And he used a Texas Standard at one point, almost exactly the same model, as well as an RH4. So it's good for getting the tones as close as possible, and I use the same analog man pedal that Rothery uses to try and get the solo sound as close as possible. It's not 100% exact because of all of the racks of units that he used, but we try our best to get the
You
sort of like sonic,
emulate the original, but not be the original.
I mean, what was great, I think, for Robin was that even the recognition he was getting from the audiences, particularly in Holland, where he had this little posse of different Dutchmen every night hanging around him, stood right at the front, periodically pointing at him and giving me the thumbs up. I think they thought it was my son, or they wanted to buy him or something.
Were they bidding? Were they? Is that what it was with the fingers? Yeah, they were bidding. Yeah.
2 rubles. So Rob had this double neck guitar made, which sounds great. But yeah, we're going to play the whole of Misplaced Childhood. Now I've said it, we're going to have to definitely do it. So the whole of the album that Kaylee came from, all 37 or 38 minutes of it, all the way through.
Wow. Nerve-wracking.
Well, when I said Misplaced, it could have been the first 3 songs.
It could have been the first 3 songs, but I've really put the pressure on us now.
Right, and on that note, I think we should go into our next song. So this one is Heart of Lothian, Wild Boy, and it says Wild Boy / Curtain Call. So we are going to play this one next for you.
You are cold, 'cause you look Did you feel it like a wino in a parking lot? How did I get in here anyway? Do we really need a playback of the show? 'Cause the white boy wants to head for the watering, let's go. And the man in the mirror has sad
Hi, Gary Jackson, just popping in to invite you to join me on the Dark Side of the Moon, classic progressive rock, every Wednesday on Swindon 105.5 from 8 until 10 p.m, and you can listen again on Mondays from 10 p.m. till midnight. All sorts of music like Zeppelin, Genesis, Leonard Skinner, you name it, we've got it on Swindon 105.5.
So welcome back to the studio here after that lovely little song there. And all the discussions that we were having in between.
How difficult it is to sing.
How difficult, yeah, there you go. See, you do get to learn a lot when the songs are playing, because I get to chat to the guests and you do find out little snippets, and it's quite nice. As you were saying about how difficult it is.
Yeah, no, totally.
Yeah, because it's just something, it's an insight. That's more for me, is how everything is different per each band or each person. And as for you, Mark, you've been in, because you do a lot of different bands and lots of different styles of singing. So yeah, it's kind of, you must find it hard sometimes to switch from one to another.
Yeah, I mean, I used to joke that the only way I knew which band I was playing with that night was dependent on the shoes I had on. Because of the stage wear. Yeah.
And because you have to go, I suppose, in costume.
Yeah. I mean, we don't religiously do it, but we sort of pay respect to it, really, don't we? Yeah. I mean, Fish used to go on stage with a load of face paint, which would look ridiculous on a 61-year-old bloke. So I don't do that bit.
Fair enough.
Can you will one day?
Oh, well. No.
So as I said, I know Mark's in a lot of bands. Claire, are you in any other band?
No, but I sing in a musical theatre choir and train with them weekly, and I have a vocal coach as well to help me with, especially with some of these tracks, because they are tricky.
Yeah.
I don't get time to do anything else. Truthfully.
Fair enough.
Claire shows me up because she warms up before the shows and she sings properly, and I just stand there and shout and point a lot.
How about you, Robin?
Yeah, I play in another band called The Views, which are a local band, and we've got a show this weekend on the 7th in Marlborough, Selcott Fest. But I play in a prog band with one of my friends called Rich, called Mr. Dog the Bear, where we've done quite a few albums. And I did some work for somebody called Will Atkinson a few years ago, where we got to number 5 in the charts, the actual Billboard charts, which is quite cool. And so that was doing just some tapping work. And likewise, I used to play in a punk band called Room 101, but they got an awesome guitarist called Steve now, and he's taken over because of sort of like the time constraints. Doing this Marillion stuff is really hard. It's the amount of practice you have to put in to get close to how the players play is quite intense. So, but it's rewarding, and when you get the parts close and you get a decent audience response and good reviews from it, that's really cool.
I have to admit, if you actually Google, or other search engines are available, but if you actually put in Marillion tribute bands, you are listed. I think you are, as you said, you were 3. There's about 3 or 4 bands listed, and you are one of those. So that is something when you think about it. And obviously, being a tribute band, as you said so much, you do have to practice to try and give that authentic sound, because you are going to get and you are going to get those people out there that's going to, you don't sound right.
We do get those people, especially the genre of music, I think, and the fans are so
particular.
That's the word, yeah. Much more polite than the word I was thinking of. Are so particular. Thank you, Claire. Saves me yet again. You know, they know. It's almost like every note, don't they? Where was it we played last year, and they were singing the guitar solos back at you?
Oh, that was Cardiff. Oh, that was mental. That was quite off-putting, but it was actually quite funny at the same time. And I'm sure we'll see them again because we're playing there in about 4 weeks or so, which is cool. That was a great venue.
The audience were very close to us, and that's why we could hear them so well.
And people from Wales can sing. They've got very good projection.
They love to sing. Wonderful.
Very strong voices, Boyle. We both said the same thing, and we couldn't hear what we were doing because they were so blooming loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bonkers night.
Yeah.
So hot in there. Horrible. But yeah, the Fuel Club in Cardiff.
Yeah, which is on the it's at the end of June.
Yeah, it was great night.
So before we go into our last song, again, please tell us about the Art Centre and what our listeners can expect.
Yep, so we're really proud to be playing the Art Centre. It's been the second year we've done it. Last time was an amazing night. It was actually the night of my 60th birthday as well, which was very special because a lot of family and really good friends and important people in my life were there. And we're going back to do it again, and it's quaint, but it is a great venue to play. We've got a fantastic sound engineer who works with us quite a lot. So yeah, it should be a good night, and we anticipate that we will be playing for the first time the whole of Misplaced Childhood, which is a big scary thing for us.
Laughs nervously.
Nervously, yeah.
Yeah.
The thing for me with the songs is because the band meant so much to me and really did genuinely change the direction of my world when I was about 18. Is that there are many other people who still feel the same about the songs, and it feels like you have to get it right for them. Especially with the sort of prices. We don't really have much control over the prices, and it is becoming increasingly expensive to put these shows on. We genuinely don't make any money from it. It all goes back into the show and
keeping all your equipment, things like that. Yeah.
Probably not even
booking
that
the
to a
venues.
degree. A lot of it's just mileage.
And
the paying for the venues, paying for the professional sounds and professional lights and things that we use. We did our first year, and our aim was to break even, and we bettered that, but not by much. So this is year 2. Misplaced Childhood will see us through for about another 18 months, I think, and then it'll be the last of the original 4 albums that we will learn and be banging that out. But yeah, we're at the Art Centre. We'd love to see you if you remember Marillion. I mean, they did play in Swindon memorably, and it'd be really good to see some familiar faces. Robin and I have played lots of the pubs around Swindon, so it'd be good to see some familiar faces. I'm hopeful that the venue will sell out. It was certainly close to it last time, so come along. And a lot of the Dutch people were saying to us, it made me feel like I was, the age they were 40 years ago. And that's probably the best thing we can hear, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
If we can take people back and help them relive some of those memories and be that close to what they were doing, I think that's all we can aim to do.
Well, 40 years ago, I was 4.
Thanks. Here's a fact for you. 44 years ago, I think the first Marillion album was released. Robin wasn't even born. I tell the audience that, and they all feel very old.
Well, I was born 44 years ago. There you go.
With the heart of Lothian.
Well, thank you so much for coming into the studio, guys. It's
Thank you for
absolutely
having us.
wonderful to talk to you. And good luck with your gig at the Arts Centre, and of course all your future gigs as well. Let us know when you are back in Swindon as well to do those other gigs, and I will share it on my page. Fortunately, I already said I can't make the one you've got on the 1st of August, which is at the Vic, I think, as you said.
That's the jury duty one.
Oh, it's the jury duty one. Oh, sorry.
No.
So, see, it's lots of different bands.
Yeah, me worried then.
But well, good luck with that one as well,
thank
because
you.
I have interviewed about jury duty as well. But definitely let us know when you're in and around, even around Swindon and Wiltshire, because it's always good to share, and it's also good for other people to go and see live music.
Brilliant, thanks a lot. As ever, Peggy, great show. Really
Thank you,
enjoyed it.
Peggy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And to take us out, we're going to play Incubus. So good night, everyone, and see you on the next one.
And I know still easily. You remember this? Come on! Louder! When full Christ, David reverence to Prussian passion. For one, my audience leaves the stage, floating ahead, perfume shift within the stammering silence. The feast that launched 1,000 frames betrayed by a porcelain tear. I steam carry. Come on. You play this scene before. You play this scene before. I got moat in your eye. I got moat in your eye. A misplaced reaction. The dark room unleashes imagination in pornographic images in which you'll always be the star. Untouchable, oh, unapproachable. Constant in the darkness, nursing an erection, a misplaced reaction, with no flower to place before this gravestone, and the walls become enticingly newspaper. But that will only be developing a negative view, and you have to be exposed in voyeuristic color. The public act. Let you model your shame on the mannequin catwalk. Let the cats walk. Oh, on this catwalks. Yeah! I've played this scene before. I've played this scene before. I got moat in your eye. I got moat in your eye. A misplaced reaction. Satisfaction. tied me under the stairs. The custodian of your private field, your leading actor of yesteryear. Who is you crawled out of the alleys of obscurity, sentenced to rejection in the morass of anonymity? You are directed with a lover's will. You are let hypnotize the lens. You are let bathe in the spotlight's glare. You wiped me from your memory like a grease paint mask. Just like a grease paint mask. A mask.
Thank you. It was so good.